All right, how's it going? We are back and hunting more birdies. Get these done. We have a lot to talk about, I think.
The flood.
New monthly
Spreading all
challenges.
over the city.
The
How do
flood.
we contain it?
Find the crashed flood ship.
Okay, I always forget. I always forget every time now. Someday I'll just like mute this completely.
Load its engine core.
As much as I enjoy getting
Either
yelled at about the
destroy
flood.
the
Okay.
city
Anyway,
or risk losing the entire planet.
new Halo announcement this week. Finally
Chief,
Among Us.
make your way to the crash site.
Among Us. Jesus. It's finally time to hear whatever it is they've been working on. Who knows if it's a new game? Maybe. We're going to find out. Can't fly over that. What am I doing? We're going to find out what it is. We're going to find all these birdies first. 1, 2. We have new monthly challenges to talk about and go over. Playlist rotations, good stuff. So everybody's talking about the quote-unquote CE remake. I've been consistent with it, and I'll keep saying it over and over again. We have no idea. Literally nobody outside of 343 themselves knows what their project is. So just wait. Just sit, wait. We'll find out what it is. There's no reason to go out and I see a lot of people like yelling and complaining and screaming about the CE remake, and it's like, guys, we don't even know that it's a CE remake. We know literally nothing about the project at all. Why are you so upset? So it's kind of fascinating to watch that in real time as everybody like goes through the kind of same cycle we've seen with Halo for how long now, right? Like we all go, we get our hopes up, and then like one little rumor or anything comes out, and everyone freaks out and runs in 10 different directions. Part of that is because none of you are playing the damn game. If you were all playing the game, you'd all shut up and just whatever happens, happens. But no, everybody is just sitting on Reddit waiting for whatever the next big thing is, or they're off playing, you know, they're doing the Fortnitemares or, pick and choose. Black Ops, Battlefield, you're all doing something different. So part of it is just that. People are bored. You got idle hands, so you're just kind of sitting around waiting for something to complain about. But honestly, I'm optimistic. I think that let me be clear. I'm optimistic in the sense that even if their project comes out and sucks, I have MCC. So I fully expect that whatever they're going to do, they'll release it the same way they've always released it. I think it'll be like kind of half baked. It'll be a little bit wonky. That's just my personal opinion. Like I'm not expecting that they're going to showcase something in 2 days and it is like the most well put together project I've ever seen them do. That's just personally, I've been burned too many times. I don't think that's going to happen. But that's what I want to happen. So I want more people playing Halo. I want them to make good projects, but I'm not going to lie to everyone and pretend that I'm like super hype and like, oh my God, this is so great. Like I'm expecting you're going to put up shit because you've been putting up shit over and over. So it is what it is. Anyway, back to our so that's my total thoughts on this new release. We sit, we wait, we'll watch the 10-15 minute little thing they do and then the deep dive they do later. I think it's going to be talking about the engine. If it's a whole new game and it's like the most amazing perfect thing, we'll talk about that too, but no reason to be upset about it now. Just sit and wait. So MS2's is still in, going into its fourth week. It'll probably be maybe another 2 weeks before it rotates out. We'll see. Excitingly, on the social side of the house, Griffball did rotate in. So this was broken. As people know, the rotation's kind of broke. I think I can tell them again. I'll know for sure. I mentioned it last week. If it goes Griffball Shoddy Snipers, I'll know for sure. So if it's Shoddy Snipers this week, then I'll kind of have the rotation again. It should go like Shoddy Snipers, Recon Slayer, Escalation Slayer. So we'll see. Hopefully we can get back to knowing what those are, and I can publish that list somewhere. In the exchange, if you're a big fan of these kind of the Xbox, the OG Xbox skins and stuff, we had the actual, I think some of the actual pieces were in here last week. Now we've got the skin, some of these back pieces, and what's coming up. The big one that I'll announce is when we get to Christmas time and the Grunt backpack comes back, because that's just the best piece. I mean, you can look at all the other skins and everything that's in here. If the Avalanche Sniper skin ever rotated in, I would scream and yell about that, but that's never been in the exchange, even though it's supposed to be. If Laws End, which just for some reason is kind of a little known fact that a lot of people don't know, but this just never rotated in at all. Just, they just forgot it existed. So maybe sometime we'll see this enter the shop. I mean, if there's anything like that comes out, maybe this is the announcement for this weekend. Maybe at HCS they're going to announce Laws End finally coming to MCC. Jokes aside, I mean, we'll yeah, I'll keep folks updated. On to the challenges. I haven't looked at these, but I know they just reset. So we got the tacticals, which are your monthly. I have seen people asking, like, what is the best way to, get Spartan points? Like, do I get a lot of Spartan points from leveling? Just do your challenges. Challenges are the easiest way. They weren't always here. They weren't always like this. Just take what you can get. It's the best way to do it. Complete 20 weekly challenges. You're going to do this in a month very easily. I believe in all of you. If you just do the MOAs for the 4 weeks, that's 4. That's already a fifth of it already done. 20 match made firefight games. Go do firefight doubles. This is the easiest thing in your freaking life. Firefight doubles takes like 4 to 5 minutes if you get a good person. If you need a good person, just message me. I'll play some firefight doubles. I love firefight doubles, so not a problem. Full course meal, cross campaign playlist. Do one of the speedrunning ones. Very simple. 200 multi-kill PvP games. If you're like a PvP struggler, if you're not somebody that really enjoys doing this, typically I would say do SWAT. I know that there are also people that kind of hate SWAT. So if you still fall into this category and you don't love SWAT either, Action Sack. Action Sack all day, every day. If you're not somebody, if you like constantly think that everyone in matchmaking is sweating all the time, just play Action Sack. Like Action Sack is a lot of fun. There's a lot of weird wonky stuff in there. You can get a bunch of kills. Weekly PvE, 20k or higher, H2 or ODST. A lot of people say Terraria Plaza for ODST. I'll keep repeating that. For Halo 2, personally, I like to do, is it Metropolis? It's been a minute. Let's go see. But yeah, I like to do Metropolis. I like to load up, get the tank, turn a bunch of skulls on, drive straight forward, kill everything, and then get in a ghost and speedrun the rest of the level. Really, really straightforward. Yeah, you can do that. You can do that with a friend, and you can get, 4 or 5 of these done at a time. If you put it on Legendary and do these twice, that'll give you the points. Delta droppings. Oh, you could technically do it out of a playlist with a friend with skulls on. It's like 6 of the challenges right there. Easy peasy. And then these other ones that say like headshots or like this one with Covenant weapons, just open up a custom game of Firefight. It's very simple. Full set match made. This just has to be 4's Firefight. I typically tell people if you don't love Firefight, don't do those. And then for PvP, again, we're always going to rely really heavily on Action Sack. So if you like actions, or if you want your PvP challenges, but you don't particularly like playing like 4's, or you can't find games in 8's in the game you like to play, do Action Sack. I play and match in all of the titles in Action Sack all the time. On a side note, please stop giving me CE and Halo 4 Action Sack. I want to play some wonky stuff. I want to play Methane Mosh Pit from Halo 2. Give me that. Stop giving me freaking shotguns in Halo 3 or muskets in CE. Actually, muskets in CE is okay. Just stop giving me Chiron. I don't want to play Chiron TL34 over and over again on CE. Deadeye Dealing, you just load a custom game. There's usually Octagon in the custom game browser. It's been a while since I've done it, but I'll host an Octagon in the custom game browser after this for people to come do those challenges. So come find me in there. I'll be AFK for a bit. And then Survey Crew, as someone who loves King of the Hill, come match me in this. I don't farm kills, I promise. I want to win the game more than anyone you match against, probably. Go queue King of the Hill. Queue King of the Hill if you're like really struggling against playing against good players when you play this, and you're still going through my series on how to get better together, like our fundamentals videos, which I'm still working on. Queue weird games. When I say weird, like queue H2A King of the Hill or Halo 4 King of the Hill, something that's like a lot less pedal to the metal, like you'll typically find with Halo 3. Just a suggestion. And if you match people that aren't trying to win the game and are just farming kills, quit, because those people are dumb. So don't sit and deal with that. Yeah, you can get through all of these challenges. Usually I tell people the campaign challenges you can get through like 30 minutes, probably a little bit longer depending on what it is around for the week. So this is a ton of XP. Don't just leave it sitting around, especially if you're somebody that's trying to go for bird or for max rank. So cool. All that to say, like I said, hopefully we'll see next week if the social playlist rotates around into shoddy snipers. We'll see in 2 days whatever the next new project is for Halo. And it feels like I'm waiting for the groundhog to pop out of the ground, and I'm going to find out, is it going to be like 4 more years of bullshit, or is it going to be like an actual good game that comes out? Who knows? We don't even know what, if anything's going to come out. So like I said, just go queue more, play more Halo if you want. If you're not feeling it, for Nightmares. If you're feeling Call of Duty, whatever, just enjoy the games you're playing. I hope to see people playing MCC. If you match me, like always, just say hello. I always enjoy that. So appreciate it. Take care. Talk to you soon, and we'll find out our fate in 2 days, I guess. All right, bye.